Welcome back, everybody. Give you guys a slight little update on my wife's and mine adventure to Bell Village. We are delaying that. Going to do that in the fall. Talked to somebody who has been there. They told me exactly where it's at. They told me this time of year is not a good idea to go there for bugs. Mosquitoes are horrible, and ticks have been completely insane these last few years. So, and besides, from what I've seen of that place on pictures, it probably is better to go when there's no leaves on the trees. That way it's not hiding everything. Okay, so today, what we're going to do, well, I'm going to try and do, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I've never done this before, but I'm going to try and restore an old, not restore, clean up an old chest, steamer's trunk, I don't know what you really call these things, but they're a dime a dozen. They're not worth much of anything. But this one seemed, it's old. I mean, I think they all are. And it's been sitting in the garage for at least 15 years. And it's been sitting in a corner right behind me over there. Not that that really matters, but yes, it's been on the floor for a long time. And I'd say in the last 5 years, this garage will somewhat flood. Not flood, but water creeps in, and it's always in that part. Not sure where it comes from, but anyway, so this is probably sat in moisture. It's probably nasty on the bottom. I haven't even looked underneath it yet, but let's kind of get a look at this, and you guys will see what I'm talking about as far as, cleaning it up. I can't remember the last time this thing was ever opened, but when I picked it up, I accidentally but I never looked. I never looked once. I mean, it's got these cool little medallions and stuff on it. Some there. Guess we'll have to fix that. Or leave it well enough alone. Yes, leave it alone sounds good. Over here we have a dead spider. That's nice. Feels like that's an actually leather handle. On the back, the hinges, I mean, this looks like it's been beaten to hell. Very dirty, very cobwebby. So I think what my first step is going to be I'm not going to open the inside just yet. I think what I'm going to do is get the shop vac out, vacuum this up, get as much of that off, and then I'll wipe it down. Oh, I don't know with what just yet, but I bought this product at work, and I used it on an old dresser that I bought, and it made it look, it was very dull, kind of like this thing here, and it made it look almost brand new. Now, you're all gonna probably laugh at me because I know that this doesn't mean what it says, but I think it's ironic and kind of funny. But I'm going to use this. No, I know it's not only for antiques. Doesn't make things look old. I know that. If you really, really want to read what's on the back of that, it produces a soft luster that is durable, easily maintained, and highly resistant to staining. It is the fast, easy way to obtain a professional rubbed look on wood. Okay, so is it going to liven this up, make it look better? I'm going to have to say yes, because this is pretty bad. So let's get you guys set up somewhere. And probably a different location, since it seems like the last place I had you guys, it was so far away, and everything I did, I was in the way. So time to break out the trusty tripod known as a stepladder and get you set up so you can see what's happening. All right, so what I'm going to do is get the vacuum I have no idea where all my attachments went for this thing, like the little brush and everything, but it doesn't matter. It just makes perfect sense that it's mine, so I gotta lose all the parts to it. So y'all remember that I wanted to organize this place? Okay, now for one part that I think is going to be a little freaky, seeing what's underneath. Like, if it's rotted out under there, this project might be done. So it seems a little weird, but as a matter of fact, when I'm done cleaning it up like this, I'm going to show you guys what I'm seeing on this side, which may be putting an end to this a lot sooner than we thought. Oh, well, that ain't bad. All right. It's actually quite nice. There's there was these little rollers on it. That's cute. Okay, so I'm going to bring you in, show you the underneath. It's not as bad as I thought it was, but these little wheels they got under there are pretty cute. So these are the little wheels. This one not wanting to work. I don't know how that one manages to actually still want to roll, but it isn't so bad underneath. And if there's one thing that I really should learn and teach myself is, if I'm going to do something like this, I really need to remember to take before and after pictures. I mean, yeah, okay. So I'm going to do that. Now, where are all of those? For some reason or another, that's all I have left of cloth. So I don't know what this stuff is going to do to my hands, so putting on some fancy clear gloves. Thought about wiping it down with a to sterilize it, but I think I'm just going to skip that step. Wipe it down with this cleaner and just see what happens. For as dry as this thing is, it's probably going to soak up a lot of this, so I will do this part quickly so y'all can kind of see in real time, along with me, what this is really going to do. Kind of give this a little shake since it sat for a couple of year and a half, something along those lines. Jinkies, is it even any good? It'll be fine. So it is like a clear looking oil. I'm not sure how that's really looking on camera, but from what I'm seeing, it isn't that impressive. Maybe if I do this. Because this stuff is, it's kind of supposed to go a long ways. But like I said, also this is probably going to soak up a lot of this. What is it looking like? What does it look like on there? It just looks shiny, dull. It doesn't look like a whole lot's going on with it. Bring in. I mean, I think it looks okay. I mean, it's not great, but I think I like what it does to that metal strapping and those little medallions. It's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to keep doing this on a time lapse. And then when it's time, I'm going to open up the trunk and we can look at this thing for the first time together and run, vomit, like projectile vomiting at what could be inside, because I don't know. Put that aside. Gloves coming off. Go out on that side since there's some natural light. And let's see what's in this thing. Everything's unlatched. Here we go. Okay. That's cool. But yet it's also creepy. I mean, It's just cracking apart in here. The fact that this tray is in here is unbelievable. These are almost always gone. A little spot for your fingers. Okay, here we go. Well, I guess that's... I wish you could smell the antiqueness coming out of here. Antique aroma. I'm actually kind of blown away by how this even is. Well, I don't know. I don't see a year anywhere. I'm going to kind of think that that marker on the bottom might have something to do with that. Tell me the creator and the years they made this. I've never heard of it. Not familiar with it. All right, well, put this back. Put that down. So, yep, it's missing hardware there. This is the one in the back I was mentioning. That's about ready to come right out of there. But there you have it. All I used was the Minwax Antique Oil Finish. Did it do anything? Did it make it better? I think it did. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the next one. I do got some things in the works yet. I mentioned earlier about like my wife and I going metal detecting and doing things. But we will get to that when it's time. I have not had a chance to even use that thing yet, but I did test that, and genius me forgetting that these things do vibrate. You can about imagine what happened. It just about fell off onto the floor. So I'm gonna have to like get a little bungee, and I can't use that stupid plug because I don't know if y'all can really see, but you can't. Let me grab the flashlight so you can see what I'm talking about. This outlet here is so loose. Any little motion and it just wants to quit. But the whole outlet is junk. So I'm going to end up routing, an extension cord over there. End of story on that. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen and unfortunate lady, if you have any questions, any comments on potential year and who made this, leave it in the comment section. I appreciate that. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Not many people do. It doesn't cost you nothing. Just, click on it. It'll help me out. Appreciate that. So until next time, enjoy the weekend. Have a good day.